Welcome to the Wonder Boldly podcast hosted by yours truly, Christine. I am going to encourage and motivate you to take action towards your big goals. I'm going to teach you everything I've learned from building a very successful 25-year career, coaching people, and starting my own online business. I am going to give you so many action items. You are going to be able to wonder boldly. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Wonder Boldly. Today I want to talk about taking on too much. And as you know, a lot of times I bring up these topics because I've either experienced them in the past or currently experiencing them. And this topic is really relevant right now. And it's probably because we're upon the holiday season and we have so much going on in our lives, personally, professionally. And I wanted to take the time today for today's episode to talk about boundaries and not taking on too much. And yes, I am speaking to myself. So those of you that know me, you know I'm an action taker. You know I love working. You know I love to be busy. You might even say I'm a little bit of a control freak. And I also want to share with you some tips I have when I feel myself taking on too much. So tip number one is going to seem a little strange, but as I always say, sleep is so important. And I bet if you really think about it, you're not getting enough sleep. So the first thing you need to do is get more sleep. So why is this a tip on setting boundaries and not taking on too much? Because when we are not rested and when we are not at our best, we are not being confident in our messaging, in upholding our own boundaries, in saying, thank you, but that's not currently something that I'm able to take on. So you need to get your sleep, and I bet you're not getting enough. So first things first, get sleep. The second tip is plan out your weeks and every day revisit that plan. So you plan out your week, you know what you're going to be working on, you know your personal obligations, all the things. And then that morning, check in. Maybe this is what I planned on Sunday. Is it still realistic for me? Can I still get these things done? Is there room for a break where I can maybe go for a walk, where I can take a nap? You know, I love naps. And I will tell you, it's been a while since I've taken a nap. So I'm going to take this advice myself. Maybe I'll take a nap today. So find that time in what you've planned for breaks for yourself. Even if it's between meetings. Let's say you have back-to-back meetings, calls, classes, whatever it is, get up and move your body in between those meetings. You need to reset. We cannot go from one thing to the next. We need to recalibrate, put aside what we were just meeting and talking about. Give ourselves a break. Maybe you do some box breathing. Maybe you'll go for a walk. Maybe you'll sit in silence. Maybe you'll journal, whatever it is, and then go into your next meeting. So you should always have a little buffer between your meetings. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't need to be a whole other hour if you don't have that availability in your day. Then the last tip is when you are planning out your week or your month, not too far in advance. So month, I personally would suggest you to only do this exercise as far out as a month, no further than that. Make a list of everything that is in that month or in that week, whatever you decide. And are they things that you definitely need to do? Are they going to move the needle in your business? Are they creating memories with your family? Do you really want to be doing those things? Do they really bring you joy? Make a list for the things you're going to keep and the things you're going to let go or move out to another time. So there's 3 categories. It's the yes, not now, and not happening. So the yes are the things you're going to keep because they bring you joy, because they create memories with your family, because they're strengthening your relationships, because they are things that you're taking care of your mental health and your physical body, and they're moving the needle forward in your business. and they're bringing you joy. They're making you happy. They might not be a task that you super love to do, but you know it's going to move the needle forward in your business, for example. Then you're going to say, okay, these are things also that I want to do, but not now. It's not going to happen this week. It's not going to happen this month. So I'm going to put them on the list for not now because I do want to get to them. And then the other list is not happening. Maybe you've wanted to do something for a really long time and it just keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. That is just you leaking energy, time, and maybe feeling guilty, whatever it is. It's time to cut it loose. You will feel so much better. It's really hard, depending on what it is, it can be really hard to do. But if you're not going to get to it, you need to put that on the not happening list. And when you're done with this exercise, each time you do this exercise, you should write the not happening list on a separate piece of paper. This is really, really therapeutic. And crumple it up, throw it in the fireplace, throw it in the recycle bin, whatever. But the whole point is to get rid of it, get it out of your body by writing it down, saying that was a great thought at the time. That's not going to serve me. That's not going to happen. Write it down, crumple it up, recycle it, throw it in the fire, whatever feels right for you. That will build your confidence around feeling like, okay, I'm not going to take on too much. You keep doing this exercise of the yes, not now, and not happening list. And over time, it will help you exercise and build that muscle around really what you're taking in, what you're agreeing to do, and what you're letting go. I hope you're enjoying the holiday season. I hope you are finding time to be with loved ones, finding time to take care of yourself physically and mentally. And I hope you're embracing this holiday season. Please feel free to reach out to me if you want to hear more on setting boundaries and not taking on too much. I love to talk about this. Reach out on Instagram at Christine B. Santos. And until next time, happy holiday season.